Hi everyone, Aiden here with etrailer.com. Today we're taking a look at the Titan chain snow tire chains on our 2019 GMC Sierra 1500. To get these installed, the first thing you want to do is lay them out and make sure that nothing is tangled up or twisted. After that, we can go to the cross section of each chain and look at this hook-shaped link. We want the hooked end to be face up away from the tire and that smooth side here to be face down towards the tire. The other thing is our cam tensioners. We want those to be on the outside of the chain here so they're accessible once it's on the tire. After that, we can go ahead, grab it by the middle, and drape it over the tire. When you're doing this, be careful to not hit the vehicle, but then also try to keep it centered on the tire front to back as well as side to side. Watch out for any tangles when you're putting it up there like this, and just make any adjustments that you're able to get it to sit on there as neatly as possible. Once you're happy with how it's sitting on the tire, you can go to the back to make your first connection. Now, on the side closest to you, there's going to be a series of free links. And on the side by me here, there's going to be a hook end. Those two ends are going to join together. You don't necessarily have to go with the very end link here, but I think that's where we're going to start today. You do probably want to do this in your driveway once or twice to get a feel for it and find the right link for the right fit on your tire, because it might be different depending on your tire. Around front, we can feed our lever arm through the free links in the front. Now, when you fold this back, you want to feel a little bit of tension on the chain, and right here it's pretty loose, so I'm going to go in one link and try out that fitment. And right there is actually feeling pretty good. I'm feeling a little bit of tension as I fold it back, but nothing crazy. And what's helpful with that is we have the cam tensioners. These are going to help tighten things up. And actually, as I'm looking at this, one of those cams was actually already turned. So I'm going to come back to this lever and actually see if I can get it in one link, just to get a better fit before we start turning the cams. Now this is feeling pretty good right here. Any further and I don't think I'd be able to fold the arm back. Just hook it to that free link, and now we can take our tool and turn those cams to tighten them. Just slot it in, turn to tighten, and you can see all of that tension get put on the chain here, and all that slack get pulled out of it. Now from there, you might not need to turn any more, depending on how it's fitting. I'd say, honestly, that's a bit too much pressure. We're probably good right there. What I will do is add a rubber tensioner. This is just an added layer of security to help ensure that the chain stays nice and tight on there if it adjusts at all while you're driving. It's not perfect, but it's an added layer of security that we always recommend. And if you want to pick one up because it's not included in the kit, just scroll down on the page in the related parts section and pick one up from there. And when you're doing this, apply it in a star-shaped pattern evenly, or as evenly as possible, around the tire chain. And then from there, we should be good to install the other side and drive over them a few times. When you do this, the goal is to hop out of the vehicle after driving forward a bit and see how the fit has adjusted. Has the chain settled onto the tire? Has it loosened up? If we need to make any last-minute adjustments and tighten it up a bit, we can, and then we're ready to hit the road. Now, these are going to be a square-shaped link. If you see on the tire here, it shows a little bit better that these are going to be a bit more aggressive than something like a twist link. That hard edge is going to help bite into ice and break it up, giving us more traction in that situation. The twist link is maybe better for just snow, whereas this is going to help with ice too. They are also going to be a ladder pattern style chain, helping with traction in our starts and stops. And it's also going to be a manganese nickel alloy construction that's going to be more durable and corrosion resistant than something like a low carbon steel, which is a softer metal. These definitely will last longer than those low carbon steel alternatives, so if you want these to last through multiple seasons with ease, this is probably the way to go. Those cam tensioners are great because they help with those fine-tuning adjustments that we saw, and it helps get a more proper fit on the tire before we add something like the rubber adjuster. With these, you do have a storage bag that's included with it. Now, I don't like the canvas storage bags as much because they do have durability problems. You can see this one's already tearing, and over a long period of time, I don't think these would hold up very well. I usually recommend picking up something like a plastic tote, just because it's going to be water resistant and more durable over a long period of time. Otherwise, though, I think this is a really solid chain option if you're looking for durability and longevity. It's a good in the middle in terms of aggression level, good for ice, good for snow, and it's going to last really well on your GMC Sierra. Thanks for watching.